You could be so strong though. Like, give yourself 5 years. Who knows what the could happen? Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to take a look at 6 women rank themselves by strength. Now, I did this version for the 6 men rank themselves video, and I don't know if you recall, but I ranked them pretty poorly. So check out that video if you want to, but I had a lot of people send this to me. I haven't watched it yet, so let's go right into it.
We're extremely strong. We're animals, right?
Strong chicken legs.
Really quickly, what do you guys do like on the day-to-day to stay healthy and work out?
I'm really into supplements and I like spirulina, blue-green algae, but I just go to 24-hour fitness. I don't do anything crazy.
Very interesting. I'm into supplements. I'm into spirulina and blue-green algae. I've never really heard someone who is self-proclaimed into supplements be into those two in particular. But yeah, whatever. That's very strange.
And a professional sprinter.
I'm like, go over there.
But
She
there's
said
like a
she's
big difference.
I'm a PhD student and a professional sprinter.
There's like a big difference, I feel like, between like lifting for sprinting and then it sounds like a lot of y'all like lift for lifting.
Is
and I feel
lifting
like
like a regular
different-
part of your training?
Yeah, we lift like 2 to 3 days a week.
That counts.
Yeah, more than me.
I have a cerebral palsy, yeah, so I run for the US Paralympics.
Okay.
For so long, I shied away from things that I thought would be too hard because of my disability, but then the more that I got into running and lifting, the more I was like, no, like I can do these things like just as well as everyone else.
What about you?
I've been lifting for about 10 years, but I would say between like 2012 and 2016, that's when I was like really intense about it. But nowadays, like I could work out 6 days a week. Sometimes I don't work out at all.
Well, because of your history, I feel like you should
Yeah,
go.
so we can just
I will say, yeah, I think I check. I think I do 10,000 steps per shift. I work 911 in Albuquerque. We're a pretty busy system. And I have had to pick up people off the ground where I was like, it's just me and my partner. But look, guys, listen, okay? There's adrenaline involved, you know?
You kind of want to give a little description on how we started lifting?
I'll go first. So I don't lift whatsoever.
I got into lifting when I started doing track. I randomly started in 2 of the weirdest events, pole vault and javelin, in high school. And the guy who coached both those events, he had this program called 6 Week Freak, where between the
Kind of nasty.
right? I was like, damn, we are 16.
Like a Meg Thee Stallion song.
But it was like a 6-week program where we focused on
6
3
week
main Olympic
freak.
lifts.
To name your programs fun things it's kind of cool. I did that when I started programming on my Patreon. Shout out my Patreon. Go to patreon.com/ZachTellender. I have a bunch of weird names that are kind of fun, but 6 Week Freak, I feel like that would be a really good selling program. Like people would just be like, oh, just 6 weeks and I turn into a freak of nature. I leave humanity behind.
I got into lifting after I came back home from college. All my friends were working out at a gym at Crunch. It's like, oh, I'm gonna do that because I have all this time now. And then I still continue to lift because my job requires it and also because I feel more empowered and independent.
So I started lifting, well, I always grew up athletic. I played basketball and sports, but when I got into college, I kind of started going down a dark path and I was starting to have an eating disorder to the point where I was eating 1 meal a day, and then, sorry, I don't want to get emotional.
Okay.
This is true. I mean, I've worked with a lot of women and men, and I'm not going to compare, the differences between the two, men and women and their problems with the gym and body positivity. But one thing I can say is that, in general, I think it is getting better, but still, it's weird how uneducated people are on just weight training in general and what resistance training can do for you. A lot of times people will say, okay, I want to lose weight, so I'll eat less calories and I'll have more output. Scientifically, that's pretty much how it works. But it's the law of thermodynamics. You just eat less and you do more work. That's fine. But the problem is your body wants to create this homeostatic environment however it can. And the less that you eat, the the more it's going to potentially hold on to those calories or just really do nothing metabolically. Like, why would your body want to expend energy creating muscle on less calories? So a lot of times people, what they don't understand is that you can resistance train and then just focus on like a protein heavy diet. Like, you don't really have to worry so much about counting calories. You don't have to worry about like getting all this other stuff done and looking at the scale. Like, just create some sort of environment where you're churning, where, you know, and the only real way to do that is to, you know, cause muscle damage through resistance training and then, you know, repeating that and having a protein heavy diet. Like, I think it's such a foreign thing, and especially for women. Like, they just don't get it, or if they do get it, there's so many pressures for people to just like think completely otherwise. And it's nice. It's nice seeing that this is occurring more, that there are more people who are getting body positivity out of going to the gym.
How about you guys?
So I was one of those people that walked the mile in PE.
Yes.
But it wasn't until the summer of my senior year of high school where a friend of mine who was really getting into lifting brought a group of us over to the gym, and I remember I was having trouble with just the bar, and just the bar is 45 pounds. Now here I am 10 years later, powerlifting has opened so many doors for me, where now I'm learning, you know, snowboarding, Muay Thai, and backpacking.
I'm like, I'm scared.
Like, come this way.
Now I've gotten everyone's story. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking that girl Cass is. It's between Cass and then the girl right now. Two to the left of her are going to be the strongest. And what happened in the last video, if we could flash back, the winner of that one pulled sumo with straps and a belt, and everyone else pulled conventional, didn't have straps, didn't have a belt. He probably maybe would have won otherwise, but that was, you know, a substantial difference of knowing the sport and knowing the bounds of your sport, and like, hey, I can pull with straps and I can pull sumo and I can pull with a belt. Like, I'm just going to do that, which I think kind of ruined that aspect of the video. So I think that these two girls, Cass on the right, and I forget the girl's name on the two to the left, I think they're going to have the two biggest pulls, and they're going to do it sumo. Each woman will now prove their strength based on how much they can deadlift. All right, here we go. Extensive on-set warm-up routines have been edited out of this video. Do not attempt deadlifts without proper training. So I imagine there was a little bit of teaching
It's going to be a little
involved
harder because the bar is not raised by the weight. So
Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Keep the weight in your heels too.
Yeah.
okay.
There you go.
There. Oh, okay, I see you.
I've been pretending this entire time.
We gotta hyper up properly.
Oh, see, now she's got the chalk. There we go.
Let's go, girl.
Stay tight. There you go. You got this.
Easy peasy.
Let's
go.
Perfect. Yeah, let's go.
Plant those feet. You got it. You got it.
See, okay, she could have kept going, obviously. This is the coolest thing about noobs and lifting is like you're bound for improvement, and bounds for like changing your fitness and your body are so like undetermined. It's like it's so fun, guys. If you get the opportunity to go to the gym, learn how to lift and do these things, my God, it will change your life. I know that sounds corny, and it's like, but like you're so blessed to have the ability to like go to a gym and just do these physical things, and just your body will change tremendously, and your mind, you'll be so happy. Like, I envy it almost. Like there was a point in my life where I did have that. And I still have it in certain things. I'm like coming back in weightlifting, and I'm finally lifting heavy again, and it feels good. But God, guys, if you see this and you've never trained before and you have the opportunity to get into the gym, like it's as simple as doing like 5 to 10 reps, learning the deadlift, and you'll be stronger than you were before. And not only that, you're going to have fun. Look at how happy she is. Look at how much she's smiling. Like it's an amazing thing. Like noobs weightlifting is an amazing thing. Wow, 275 for Geneva spirulina algae consumer. Damn. Okay. And she probably had the most inspiring story.
What are you listening to?
Death metal.
Go right here. Big breath. Big breath.
So she's pulling
Got it,
sumo.
you got it.
I did not have her ranked up that high. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's going. Oh, no, 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 no.
I felt that.
Yeah.
I was like, it's going and it's not. Just seeing those weights on, just seeing them rack it, I'm just like, okay, here we go.
There you go. Nice.
Let's go.
Come on. Wow. Guys, this is somebody with cerebral palsy. Like, that's crazy. You know, 255 pounds, like actually a tremendous athlete. Incredibly inspiring. All right, now we know. Look, Kiana. Okay, look at, she does the little wiggle. She does the little wiggle with the foot, the sumo wiggle. You guys know what's going on. I projected her at the top. Again, I don't know who's going to be the top, her or Cass, but they're sipping on pre-workout. She has the SBD lever belt. She's got the sumo. Let's see if she goes mixed grip here or if she goes hook grip. Yeah, mixed grip. Damn.
I think it's really cool to see people who are smaller than me lift a lot more than me, and I feel like that's a misconception a lot of people might have.
It's time.
Bree, you could be so strong though. Like so many people are smaller than you. Like, dude, give yourself 5 years. Who knows what the could happen? You know? Okay, so she's got straps now.
You got this. You got it. It's your turn now. Let's go.
You got it. Go, 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 go.
You got this.
Oh, here we go. Cass, the winner.
You got it.
I'm like internally screaming.
We got you. Just make noise, everybody.
I'll like look at the plates and be like, oh gosh, like that looks intimidating. But with everyone cheering, it kind of drowns that out.
Yes. Go, 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 go. Yes. All right. There we go. Her and Kiana were both very impressive, but I think the woman with cerebral palsy and the other woman, the spirulina algae consumer, that was super impressive. 275, like totally unexpected, no belt, no straps, pulling conventionally. That honestly might be the most impressive lift of the whole thing. So let's see how they matched it up. Yeah, so they had Bree at the end, which was correct. And then they had homegirl next, the spirulina girl. And I'm not trying to be mean. It's a joke. It's whatever. That's how they ranked it. Okay, so then they did the EMT next, and then what was her name? I forget her name. Brianna, I think. And then they did, I already forget their names, but the top two were correct in the next one. But again, a couple jumbling around in the back half. But guys, this is a cool video. I love this series, and I think it's really awesome to see, like, again, this culture being portrayed on a mass scale. Like this, absolutely, this video right here will encourage women to get into the gym, and it will encourage men. Just like, dude, just a few reps of deadlift, just push yourself a little bit and you'll be like, oh my God, I just picked up 200 pounds. What? You know, like this girl's first time ever deadlifting, she picked up, I think it was 185 or 215 or something crazy like that. Like imagine she just like takes off and continues doing this. She could go to the gym more often. She could meet a bunch of friends. Her life could change. Like there's so many different paths you can go on just by simply stepping in the gym and doing something and trying to change your body, trying to change the way you feel, your physical abilities, your athletic abilities. Guys, there's so much power in this stuff. I love this series, and I appreciate all you guys for watching my silly little reactions to this. If you guys want to train, go to my patreon.com/Zach Tellender. I have a bunch of programs there. And if you want to learn how to weightlift, you can go to my technique videos section of YouTube. If you combine the technique videos and the programs on my Patreon for just $5 a month, you can start doing this and you can change your life. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.